What's up guys, it's Dino here. Welcome back to another episode of BlockHeart. Today we're going to be transforming our simple little spawn platform into a proper spawn building so people can come join into the world in a nice area before they head into the shopping district or find their place to build. Today I'm targeting 20 likes, so please hit the like button if you enjoy and subscribe if you're new here to see all of my videos. Let's get straight into it. I think it's time now to build the spawn building because a lot of people do come here. We're right next to the shopping centre. New members are joining every once in a while when they start there. And at the moment, it's just a kind of platform in the middle of the water here. So what we're going to do, I've already started. I've laid down a bit of a foundation here. We've got all of our ingredients up here and a stone cutter to help us out. And we're just going to make this a much nicer area for people to spawn, for people to trigger spawn, to come and use the shopping district and other things here at Home Lake. So let's get to it. I think what I'm going to start with is this bridge here is going to mark as a center point. We're going to bridge over so that people can just walk straight into the shopping center. So let's get some stone slabs and let's get going. The next stage, we're going to build up the tower, so we'll build up this outer rim, let's get that built, and then we will time lapse the rest of the tower being built. I've run out of copper again for the roof. The build's going really well though, and I'm really happy with the colours and the gradients. My game sounds a lot louder than normal right now. Anyway, we'll just come over here to the stadium where I've been oxidising more copper. We'll grab the rest of this up. This looks insane as well. And then we'll get back over and see how that roof is looking. Around about here, we decided that the original base we built was the wrong shape. We wanted it to be cylindrical, so Brennan helped me to tear it down. That's what you can see in this clip here. And then we just rebuilt it back up again as a cylinder, the same kind of size diameter as the actual dome and the spawn room above it. So that's what's going on here. So all of that hard work earlier on of us building this awesome gradient wall, we tore it down, rebuilt it as a circle, and we did the same kind of gradient, but we made it better. This bridge also took me so long to build and actually complete. As you can see here, I started off with these kind of walls to hold it up and these other walls that went around it, and the idea was that each one would kind of be a leg holding up bits of the bridge. But the more I built it, the more I found they were too disconnected. It didn't have the same kind of put together feel. So here I tried something a bit different. I tried a kind of archway thing with normal tuff, which met in the middle that you could boat under, and this was kind of like a more solid bridge. And I had a little look at some pictures of bridges from Skyrim and things like that, but ultimately that didn't work either. I didn't like the way that the tuff blended with the background and with the water, and it kind of just looked a little bit messy and not as neat as I wanted it to look. It went through 3 or 4 designs. It took absolutely ages. So here we go. I'm pretty happy now with how this is looking. The final thing we're going to do before we have a good old look is we are going to, let's get rid of that. We're going to light these little bits up here. I did have a flint and tinder on me. I don't know where that's gone. Okay, so we're just going to light up the rest of these, and that will kind of complete the bridge. I thought these were a nice little touch and would add a bit of a medieval kick, but also blue just goes well with the theme here. We've got a blue roof, a lot of greys and things like that, so it kind of gives it that cold tone. And I quite like this. I like this pathway. I'm going to get a few of the others to look at it and see if they think this is good enough. I did start to put candles and iron bars on these bits just to add another kind of touch. We're going to change the colour of those. I don't know where I've put those, but yeah. So maybe there's a bit of work on this to be done, but at the moment I'm pretty happy with this walkway. And then we go up these stairs, and this is the spawn center. And we've got work to do on the inside of this. We're gonna maybe do a pattern. I'll definitely clear off the netherrack. I can't clear off these blue ones because they're mostly holding up concrete powder. But I was thinking maybe a pattern. I kind of like that center. If we can keep that there and cover the rest of this, maybe with terracotta or something nice looking. Anyway, I'm really liking the feel of this. And when you spawn in right here, we're going to fill this with water. It can be like a spawn pool type of thing, in case anyone gets into trouble in lava, and they can just teleport here and they're instantly put out. But you got Simple's area over there that you can see straight from spawn. Then you got Loam's area, the public toilet. You've got the old town, the stadium, Milk's tower. Then you've got the shopping district, and over there you've got Pueblo and Milk's Hilltop Lodge or Manor, or I don't know, it keeps changing the name of it. I don't know where my food's gone either. This isn't great. I need to find all my stuff. But I am pretty happy with this. The thing that I'm happiest about it with is, was that even English? The best thing about this is the roof. And I spent a lot of time on this. The gradients going from dark up to kind of a greenier light. I think I got the shape really good. It does look like a dome. And then of course we've got these bits here which kind of look like spikes from a distance, and even when you're up close they don't look too weird. It's just candles on top of walls. That's great. I got a bit of inspiration with the actual dome itself and the shaping from an Instagram page that does builds, so I'll put the name of that in the description below if you want to check out those builds. They're pretty cool. And then the candles were kind of my touch, and then I did a few other decoraty bits, but definitely the palette and the shaping, I had to have a little look around because I'm not very good at domes. They're quite difficult to do, but I'm gonna get better at them. I'm gonna do a few more and perfect my own little way. And then obviously down at the bottom, to make it blend better, we've done a kind of moss outline, and then it goes sort of from greens up to greys and then into the blue. And I really like it. I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments. And then we've got these bits here. The bridge has got kind of arches, which I also thought was cool. That took me a long time to get that right. As you probably saw in the clips, I redid it quite a few times. And then these walls at the bottom, some people have said they're too thin, so we might change that up as well. But I'm super happy with that. While we're over here, let's just quickly check our shop. But yeah, I'm really happy with this build. It's good stuff. There's been a few things that have happened in the meanwhile while we've been doing it, but all around I think that's been quite a successful build, and that will really now help us. I think I only made 1 diamond, by the way. There's a bit of a story behind that. We might talk about that another time. But I think this is a good starting place to start developing spawn, which is what I really want to do. So I want to make sure that everywhere is looking good. I've built that wall up more around there. I'm on fire. That might happen quite a fair bit. And we want to get a few more buildings in. So I'm already planning a couple buildings and a house that's going to go up there. But as for the actual spawn itself here, I'm super happy. And I'm really happy with this. I know it's pretty simple. It's just a round bit with a dome. But it's something new that I don't normally do, especially with the sort of the bits down the bottom. I'll just show you what's down here. Don't look directly under. Still a bit of work to do under there, but we've got the moss coming up, and I had a lot of help from Brennan in placing these blocks because there was a lot to do. But it kind of really works, and we've gone from green. We even use, what's really good is this this pale moss here. This stuff is good. Look at that. It blends into both the kind of green palette blocks and the grey palette blocks. So I thought that was nice. And then we've just sporadically put moss all around the place. And then I've started on fixing the underneath here. So I'm building up the black rock here to kind of look like bits of the building there. So it looks good from this side. I'm just going to do that all the way around. A juttery rock kind of thing. And then obviously here's the bridge, which I think works quite well. Let's go remove this netherrack over here. I don't need this anymore. And actually the back bit of this bridge here, all of this can go too. We'll get rid of that soon. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it's looking. Let's just fly up again. We'll have a look at it from another building. Let's go up to the milk tower. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That looks great. The gradients and the color palette works really well, and I think I want to replicate this, and I'm going to try and do it with other color palettes. We might do a red one. I'm definitely going to try and do a goldy one at some point too, because these are all full blocks. We don't need stairs, so we can use gold and things like that. And I did think about using diamonds in this spawn one, but not yet. We're not there yet. But yeah, happy with that. Let me know what you think down in the comments. That for me, I think, is it for today's episode. We've achieved little bits and bobs. It's not been a massive project like the stadium or collecting all of the armor trims, but it's been a pretty one and it's been a fun one. And the end result is just as satisfying to me. Creating something that looks awesome. Look at that. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to experiment more with it and get better and better at building in this style. But yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Once again, hit the like button if you enjoyed. I'm trying to hit 20 likes. And subscribe if you're new here. And let me know in the comments what you want to see me do next. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.